What's up, YouTube? This is day, what are we on? I believe we're on 29 of the October Horror Movie Challenge. Uh, two more films, two more videos after today. And getting a little tight, but I think I'm going to do it, people. I got four films in today, or I'm sorry, three films in today. Uh, First film I watched was The Pick of the Day, and that was Brain Scan, starring Edward Furlong from, I believe, 95 or 96. Now, the crazy thing about this film is going back and watching it and seeing like the internet and, you know, computer systems and just everything of the tech of the mid 90s and seeing what it is now. One cool thing is I thought was the way he has this personal assistant that helps him make phone calls and everything is so much like how Alexa is today. And this is 20 years prior to Alexa even being thought of. So it was pretty cool seeing that. As far as the movie, real good blood and gore in it for a 90s film. Cool storyline. Little obvious. Like when you're watching, you kind of are getting the gist of it. But the character of like the demon slash devil, very cool. Very like the makeup and everything done real well and everything. Edward Furlong is decent in it. I mean, this was like I think one of the last films he really did before he kind of burned out and faded away. So it was cool to see him in it though. I like it. I mean, it's fun 90s film. I never saw this when it came out. I think I always skipped because of Edward Furlong. Um, you know, Pet Sematary 2, I never watched either. Just never really caught my attention. So I think this was in that same spot. Anyway, I liked it. I'd give it like a 6 out of 10. Definitely like that mid 90s. Like I was talking about this, I think 2 or 3 days ago. Like like those films, like they were like throwaway films that like are better than like are given credit for, like Mikey and Paperboy and The Dentist. These just like films you would catch like late night Cinemax or Showtime, and they're better than they have any need to be, you know. So anyway, second film was Macabre, which is a 1958 William Castle film, which is full of like the gimmicks and everything, the freakiness. Now this film was like, I'm watching it, I'm thinking to myself, like, this feels like it should just be like like a Twilight Zone episode. Like, it felt like a real long Twilight Zone episode. But when it gets to the end, the freakiness of the whole situation just unveils, and it's so awesome. Like, and these people in the 50s had to be so freaking creeped out and everything with just how insane it is. And, I know it's one of those gimmick films and everything, and it's kind of a forgotten film. I mean, but it just worked its way. Like it worked through this whole movie of like them trying to figure out where this girl is and everything, and just so perfectly done. And they get to the end, and it's just so perfectly done. It reminded me of, like, Rosemary's Baby. Like when you get to the end, you have such a great payoff of that whole film. Everything was just built up perfectly over the whole entire film, and that's like this. Like they throughout, everybody does their job. Everybody just pushes along the storyline. And when you get to the ending, it's just like, wow, that was just really, really, really well done. And it's one of those films that like it should be rated lower. Like it was just like, kind of a B type horror movie, but it's better than it has any right to be, really. 6 out of 10. I loved it. I thought like it was a surprise watch. Like I picked it for my Hooptober challenge because I needed a film from the 50s and to end in 8, and I liked it a lot better than I thought I was gonna. So definitely well worth it. The third film was Gothic. And now this is a movie, I always saw the cover of that freaky, like, demon guy, like, hovering over the girl in the bed. And I never seen this film. Like, I think I watched part of it, like, a couple years ago. And I just never got into it. And it's pretty cool to see. It's about the night that Mary Shelley wrote Frankenstein. And they're all trying to tell each other these stories and everything. And you got Gabriel Byrne and Julian Sands in it, which is it's cool to see Gabriel Byrne before he was anything, and Julian Sands, I think he did some stuff at that point. I don't know if he was in Warlock already, but it just has this creepy factor. The I hate to say the word, the gothic like house in the middle of a rainstorm and everything just adds all these elements to it, and then the freakiness of the whole situation of them seeing like these. Them getting themselves scared when they start seeing stuff, and just things get involved with them and everything. I liked it. It's creepy. Like I wish I saw it when I was younger. I probably would have appreciated it when I was younger, because it's not over the top like gore fest or anything. So my like growing up, that's what I was into. So I probably wouldn't appreciate it. It's more of a like creepiness to the movie and everything, but Nothing like over the top gory and everything, but I'd give it a 5.5 out of 10. Like it's right on that 6 mark. Like I don't think that's as good as Macabre, obviously. So 3 films in, 2 more days of these videos. Will I do it? Stick around and see. Until then, catch you on the flip side.